Alright, so here is a base Ubuntu image of 16.04, and today I'm just going to run the Trudesk install script to get the Trudesk server up and running as quickly as possible. So you can find the script by going to the Trudesk docs. That's trudesk.io/docs. You can click on Linux installation. It comes up with the Ubuntu 16.01 install script. You can just type in the command. And your root password. And it goes in and it sets the clock. Then it's going to ask you, do you want to check for packages? I'm going to say yes. And right now it's installing Node. Here it's asking, do I want to install MongoDB locally? If you're going to use it in the cloud, you can say no here so it doesn't install the MongoDB services. I'm going to say yes to install it locally and run MongoDB on the same virtual machine right now that I'm running the Trudesk server. And what it's doing here is it's starting the MongoDB services. It connects to MongoDB, changes a couple of configuration settings, and adds the Trudesk database as well as the user. Then it goes back in and downloads the Trudesk source directly from GitHub on the master branch, which currently is 0.1.9. Here we're installing all of the Trudesk dependencies using Yarn. Now it's running the Trudesk build script and using Webpack to pack everything together. And it starts the Trudesk server using Process Manager 2. And so now it's up and running. I'm just going to get my local IP of this machine so I can connect to it here. When you get connected in, it immediately brings up the install script. You can go through it and click Let's Start. If you installed MongoDB locally, all these settings should be correct and you can just hit Test Connection. Because this is a new installation of Trudesk, we want to hit it's a new database. This is asking you to set up your Trudesk user that is going to be used as the administrative account to log into Trudesk. And it goes in and creates the user for you, sets everything up. Once everything is set up, it needs to restart, so you can just click the Restart Me button. Wait about 10 seconds for the server to restart. The browser will automatically refresh, and you're presented with the login prompt that you to log in with the user you just created. Initially, if you by default the tour is set up, you can hit skip to go right into it. From here, you're inside. I'm going to create a ticket. There's no groups but one installed by default. There's no tags installed. By default, we put in two types, issue and task. I'm just going to make this an issue and create the ticket. From here, you can set assignees, update the ticket, as well as change any other parameters. But first, you probably want to go in and create all your groups used from within the system, as well as accounts. And that's basic information. Here you'd set up your mailer information, the mailbox for the server to check, and when the app becomes available, you'll be able to set up the push notifications to the app server. But that's basically it. That's the fastest way to get Trudesk up and running on a virtual machine using the Ubuntu 16.04 install script. Thank you very much.